So, where is the Mages Guild precisely?
Well, it's so you go to the warehouse district,
Yeah.
and let me grab my map.
Wait, you have a map?
I have a map. Well,
Well,
not really.
should I grab it
I
off of
have a
you?
map.
Because I don't know if.
No, I mean like the map's in my brain. I could maybe tell you.
He means that the human person in real life has a map.
Yes, I do. I mean, it's not a very good map, but
The
it's
dead
it's
guy
a map.
can't pull out a map because he's
So,
dead.
Right,
the
that's why I was
audience gets
offering
to see the
to
map.
pull it off his body, but then I'm surprised we wouldn't have found it earlier.
Okay, so what you
Okay.
need to do is you need to head northwest from here. Take a cross the mages, not mages districts. I'm sorry, that's where you're headed. No, you want to cross the warehouse districts, cut through there, head to the trade district.
Okay.
Cut through the markets there.
Now, is that to the north?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's northeast, give or take. I mean, it should be obvious. There's not that many roads, and things are pretty well labeled. So you
Wasn't there a lot of debris or
yeah,
rubble there before?
there was nothing there. The road he's talking about is fallen into the void.
It's all sort of crumbled, but we have a magic Pegasus now.
Okay, well that should help. But so you want to go northeast, and that'll take you to the trade district. You cut through the markets there, just head along the main road. It'll split. Well, I mean, if the druids are gonna, oh right, the druids. Well, you might be in for a bit of a pickle.
Uh-oh. What is it?
There's three routes out of the trade district. One
Really
goes back to the
pickle.
warehouse district. One goes to central Zagnoth, which is a bit of a maze. Because whose good idea was it to upgrade the slums into the not slums, to make new slums, but then make more slums on top of both? It's a mess. Good luck there.
Midgar?
And then you go up through there. Just go through the pathway that doesn't look like utter garbage, and you'll reach the Mages Guild. And that should be it. Though, I mean, if you're here talking to me, then that probably means something's wrong with the Mages Guild. So
Well, all that.
probably disregard everything I just said, and good luck.
Well, the mages had been forced out by the nobles.
Mages? Forced out by the nobles? Ha!
Well, they do have an eldritch god behind them now.
We don't have an eldritch god. We've got similar assistants.
Really? Who? Is it classified information?
Very classified. I'd be disintegrated for even telling you.
But you're already dead.
So I don't give a shit. But that's where I stop.
Oh.
Guess what they do to ghosts ghosts with loose lips? You ever seen Ghostbusters?
No.
No, you haven't.
Does this entity have anything to do with Vivi?
Vivi? That crackpot? No.
Well, Vivi ended up being some kind of celestial, or at least that's what she said she
Ha!
was.
She wishes. It's a crackpot.
How did
old
everyone know
necromancer.
this shit about her but us?
Because
Well,
we
that's
don't
because-
ask people.
I
Greg
took
is
her
such
at
a
face
trusting
value,
soul.
and she
We
seemed
let
to
our
be
most
knowledgeable.
we let our most naive person meet them, and then just that was the only point of contact for like half the campaign.
True.
Hey, I'm not naive. I'm
You just
optimistic.
got manipulated into helping an evil person the entire campaign.
Well, she did build Dimitri a body and equipped us with
You mean a
a
bomb?
home base, and yeah, I know
A bomb
that was
D.
bad. Well, in any case, she betrayed us. I'll just relay
From my
the
perspective,
story
she
of our
just
adventures to
kidnapped me a
him.
lot.
Oh, you must be some rubes. Well,
What?
beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, Vivi's, I mean, she might fancy herself some kind of quasi-dimensional god being, but no, she's well, I guess she's not the old wrinkly gnome that she once was, but
What could
she's-
she do with the power of a solidified dead universe?
uh
The black box.
well, quite a lot. That's a fair bit of raw material, no matter what's in there.
Oops.
Like, what did you give her exactly?
So, when we went to the elemental plane of Earth, their locomotive was carrying a
Yes, the Elemental Express. I've
Yeah.
heard of it.
yes, it was carrying a large dark
Black
Box.
box.
yes.
Hmm.
And supposedly it belonged to the Dajani prince.
Yeah, we gave it to him.
You gave it to him.
Well, yes. He was supposed to keep it for safekeeping and proper disposal.
Wait, so
How do you
what,
think he got so rich?
so what was this black box? How
An
did the
entire
mages
dead dimension. You
How-
don't come across those like ever. They're fairly rare.
Well, how do mages come across a dead dimension?
Well, you use Dimension Door and then you pop out somewhere where you're not supposed to be. And then you're like, sweet. And then you realize the whole place is terrifying and filled with skittering horrors and whatnot. At that point, you either die or you get out of there and then you sell it to the highest bidder.
But how do you take it with you?
Well, I mean, you kind of keep the coordinates and then you make a portal and then you turn the portal inside out, but inside a giant dimensional box thing. It's probably a little bit beyond you. I'm trying to put it in simple words.
No, I understand what you're getting at. So essentially it inverts everything and contains it in
Yep.
the portal you create.
And
Okay.
that way nobody else can Dimension Door into it by accident. Then you get rid of it, if you can.
But it still has a lot of potential magical energy.
I mean, and then some.
Do you know anything about her aspirations before she went to the slums?
I mean, she was, well, I mean, as far as Necromancers go, she's probably one of the only ones that was at least passably benevolent. I don't think she ever quite forgave the dwarves for kicking her people out of the city, or us for joining with the druids and kicking the dwarves out of the city, and certainly didn't forgive us for kicking the druids out of the city and more or less solidifying...
Whoa, wait a minute. The mages were kicking everyone out of the city?
Oh no, when I say us, I just mean Zagnothians.
Oh, well, what did they have against all these people?
What? No, we had nothing against them. They just had money, or, well, magical crystals that are worth lots of money.
Wait, you kicked out people that had a lot of crystals?
Yeah, haven't you ever conquered a kingdom for money?
Oh, I see.
Yeah, greed kind of drives society.
Well, you see, we Tritons, we fight to keep this realm of existence free
Uh-huh.
of the influence of the Leviathans.
Uh-huh.
But that doesn't really seem to be working when there are other Leviathans that are extraplanar in nature coming from another place.
Yeah, taking
Rather
over
than the same
cities, making deals with people all over the place. Seems like you're, maybe biting off a tentacle you can't chew.
Well, my people will deal with the watery ones. We're dealing with something else entirely if they're coming from the sky and eldritch portals. Now, so, with all of these elements in play, is there anyone that we should seek out amongst the mages that you knew was still alive
Well,
at the time of your disappearance? I mean, I believe Hector was vanquished, but
well, yeah. I mean, he's dead. He is not very good at unraveling things. He's a little bit better at blasting them open. He was getting a little bit more studious in his old age, but I mean, I don't think he'd be the man you want to go for. No, what you want is to check my notes, because I wrote the Archmage's name down, I believe. Ah, yes. You want to find Zulfagar, if you can get him.
Zulfagar.
Yeah, Zulf, with an F.
Zulfagar.
Yes, he's the head Archmage. As close as you can get to the king of all mages. He was in the city at the time of the festival.
But how would the mages have been routed from the mages district by the
Routed?
nobles? Yeah.
That place is more likely to go up like a powder keg than the mages get kicked out. If this city's still standing, the mages are still there.
Ah, okay. Then I wonder why the brothers said that they were forced to flee.
I mean, they're cowards.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, I have a bugbear and dragon friend waiting upstairs, but is there anything else that you would want to impart to the remaining mages?
Just gonna randomly out me as being a dragon to people.
Hey, it's cool.
Trying to think. Where'd you get a dragon?
Well, for a while, he didn't even know he was
They
a
left
dragon.
the city like 100 years ago.
Wait, 100 years ago?
Yeah.
That's not
they all
very long.
left.
Why?
Well, I mean, it had something to do with the druids. More or less when the druids got sick of us and left. Or us. Zagnoth and left, the dragons went with them.
So, were the dragons and the druids close?
I mean, as close as they could be. They're the two of the oldest forces in the world.
Hmm.
The rest of us are more recent additions.
Do they often take on the form of, lizards? Like, human-sized ones?
Well, I mean, Thistlethorn.
Thistlethorn?
Yeah. I think he's like a dragonborn or something. I don't know.
Whoa,
I've
whoa.
never seen his face. He's just I mean, he's got a tail.
Oh. Have you ever heard of Irtos?
Irtos. Some lizard folk emperor from the southern marshes, right? Or is it the western marshes? Let's say southwestern.
The Blightclaw clan.
Well, yeah. No.
You've never heard of the Blightclaw clan?
Well, I mean, I've heard Irtos Blightclaw. And
Okay, because for a moment, I was starting to suspect that all those guys were dragons, but maybe not.
all of the Blightclaw clan? No. No, they might have some dragons in their ranks, but the royal family certainly is not. If they were, they'd probably show it off. They're a little flashy, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, as I said before, anything you want to tell the mages? Or is there anything that I should look for in the mages district?
Well, I mean, apart from Zulfagar, the easiest way you can maybe get things working again, see if you can find, what do I call it? Look for a construct. It looks kind of like a man, but made out of metal.
Like a Warforged?
Eh,
Like a golem?
Calling it a Warforged would be,
He
it
means they're Swedish.
No, calling it a Warforged would be a disservice to the thing. It's a fair bit taller than you or I, and it looks like it was forged by hands beyond, mortal capabilities. Let's just say. Find that, and you might find a ticket out of this situation, or something at least. It'll guide the way.
I'm just imagining, like, battle meching it out. Yeah. Pacific
I'm
rimming
pretty
it
cool with that. Yep.
with the giant eldritch entity. Skitter, will you be my partner for that?
Sure.
Are you good with using, like, the left side of your body? I'll have to use my right side.
I mean,
What?
I'm ambidextrous, so sure.
That's not how it works at all.
Really? I thought they controlled, like, half the body.
No, they synced up.
Oh. Never
Yeah, They
mind.
had to be in sync with each other. That was
That's
the
a
whole
little
point.
creepy. I don't know. Not to say that you're creepy, Skitter. Sorry,
But she
this
said
is not
that.
this is not Star Wars. So I won't know about it. There.
But yes, if you can find the construct, you should be able to get at least clear a path, or I don't know. But nothing will be able to stand in your way if you can get it working again.
Is there any special way that we have to access it? Is it sentient?
I mean, it
Did they
needs
just say a
it
password?
needs like a gross amount of power.
Oh. And what kind of power source would be sufficient for that? We have a lot of arcane crystals growing out of
Yeah,
some of
that'd
the.
do it. I mean, it'll chew through them like candy, but I mean,
Oh.
it's not like we're guarding the stocks anymore. So go wild.
Oh, well, that's all?
I probably look. I'm more of like an archivist. I'm not exactly like a war tactician or a Swiss Army mage.
No.
If you do, I mean, I guess the other thing I could say is if you find the construct, you'll found your way into the into the vault, which means I mean, pretty much everything is there. There's yours for the taking, assuming Zulfagar is okay with it, or dead. If he's dead, like, go wild. I don't care anymore.
All right. Well, so in the
I feel like
end,
mages have a very loose sense of morals.
Yeah.
well, in the end, if there are people left in Zagnoth, should we tell them to depart or try to rebuild? Is there anything left? Like, is there any
I
kind of...
don't know. I've been stuck down here.
No, that's true. I suppose I never knew this place when it was once a thriving, bustling civilization peopled with members of
People.
all...
I mean, let's be honest. It was a shithole, just populated by wealthy, rich, wealthy assholes. There we go. That's the word.
Oh.
It's like Paris. Maybe Venice. I'm not entirely sure.
I see.
Maybe New York. Nah, not as big as New York.
So...
Shots fired at audience.
So... I suppose the nobles in their hubris really have doomed this place, haven't they?
I mean, is it doomed if they sold it away?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Disembodied voice from over the microphone.
Well, thank you for the information, Grandmaster. I suppose we will try to do our best. Now, I believe we did destroy a portal that was sucking up people's spirits, so hopefully you won't...
That's good.
Yeah.
I did feel a weird tug for a while. It's odd. Just kind of waiting for the afterlife to show up. Hopefully that'll be soon. But then again, I don't think it will until that barrier goes away.
Oh, souls can't pass their barriers either?
Nope. Leaves everything there. Makes it easy for resurrections. If, the need arises.
Well, I do have a spell for that, but I don't know if...
You should see the insurance cost, though. Oof.
Unfortunately, you couldn't have been dead longer than 10 days. I'm afraid you're past that.
Oh, it's a warranty?
Well, I mean... Wait, you can cast resurrections.
I
thought
can
you
raise
said you were a
dead.
bard. Oh.
Not a resurrection, a reincarnation.
Well, this is you can return a dead creature you touch to life, provided that it has been dead no longer than 10 days. If its soul is both willing and at liberty to rejoin its body, it can return with 1 hit point, neutralizes poisons and cures non-magical diseases. And I believe it heals all physical wounds.
Closes all mortal wounds, but it doesn't restore missing body parts if the creature is lacking body parts or organs integral for its survival, like its head. Does that...
Oh.
How
long has he been dead for?
So he's been dead for, like, a little over a month, probably?
Yeah, so there's no hope.
The one I have is he comes back to life as a different being. You just roll a dice and see what race he ends up being.
Well, I do have a friend that could potentially reincarnate you if you...
No, it's also 10 days.
Oh, it's also 10 days?
Yeah.
Never
It
mind.
doesn't matter how many pieces are missing.
The Tabaxi will be along to collect me eventually.
What do you mean by the Tabaxi?
I told you the insurance premiums were insane.
Well, I know the Tabaxi.
Yeah, well, are you part of...
There's more than one Tabaxi.
Are you part of the pick-me-up squad?
The Merchant Guild? No, I'm not, unfortunately. I'm just supposed to find artifacts for them.
Ah, you're one of the looters. I gotcha.
Just
Damn.
fighting significant relics.
He only
and such.
judges books by his cover. He can read an entire book and be like, that was nice, and then looks at the cover and is like, never mind.
Trash.
And throws it
Burns
away.
Fireballs it afterwards in the air.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I've based the Mages Guild in this city pretty purely off of the Discworld mages, who were judgmental assholes and also not very moral or even smart. Anyway.
all right. Well, thank you for your input, Grandmaster, and I hope we'll be able to remedy this soon for at least the remaining members of Zagnoth.
Yep. Good luck. If you see the Tabaxi pick-me-up squad, let them know that I'm down here.
What will they do with you?
Resurrect me.
Oh, I draw chalk in the wall. Hey, Merrick.
Yeah?
Do you know any Tabaxi Resurrection pick-me-up guys?
Oh, the pick-me-up squad. No, I'm not part of them. I'm more of the store owner, shopfront kind of person. You could call me the face squad, I guess. We're the ones that look pretty.
Merrick's gonna knock my job at you. Jeez.
I don't know any. I'm a level 20 monk, not a cleric.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just wondering if you could contact someone else in the guild to pick this guy up. He's
They're
been waiting
coming.
here for
They're
over
waiting
a
for the
month.
barrier to go down. It's company policy not to send anybody other than looters in during emergencies.
Other than looters, I see.
Yeah, everything else is voluntary, and well, I mean, apart from me, pretty much no one volunteered.
Okay, I see. Well, thanks, Merrick.
Yep,
See you
no
later.
problem.
How's the money pile going?
It only grows.
I see. Okay, have a good day. I sort of wipe the chalk around so that the door closes. Whoa, are those sirens?
Yep.
Yeah, they're coming
coming
from
for
outside
Bird.
my window.
Oh, okay. Well, I've tarried here a little too long.
It's
My
the
friends
exposition police.
are. Yeah, let's go. Farewell, Grandmaster. We'll try to get this barrier down as swiftly as possible so that you can be resurrected.
Yep, good luck.
And now for the crystal.
Okay, so you're gonna grab
As
the
you
crystal.
go under the room.
Sorry.
All right. So let me inspect the crystal on the portal.
Okay, so it has vines and all sorts of stuff wrapped around it, and it is humming.
All right. I poke a vine with my finger.
Okay. I mean, it resists. It actually feels like it's growing.
Okay. I take out my lightsaber and I decide to cut it off at the pedestal.
Okay.
Like, not into the crystal, but, like, cut the pedestal out from under it.
So you pretty much cut it free of all of the vines, and almost immediately they stop growing. You notice that the vines that you had cut had started growing back.
Oh. Okay. I grab the crystal.
Okay. It hums in your hand.
All right. Let's take this. If the druids planted this here and they keep planting it here, it must be part of their plot to take over the realm. We'll have to see what happens.
Okay.
If anything, it'll be a good power source.
Just take it again. What could go wrong?
Okay. Whew.
So you go back up to there.
Hey guys, look what I found.
Whoosh!
He jumped from the tree.
Yep. Give me a second.
It looks like it's another druid crystal, like the one that we gave Irtos.
Alright, come running over. Druid crystal. Cool, we got one back.
Drez?
Ah.
Oh, you had plenty of time, you're fine. Even at a
Trying to
healing
rotate
potion
him.
thrown at you.
There was a hole in me. Again.
I offer the druid crystal to Drez. Here's another druid crystal. I don't know if it will empower your spells or help you out in any way, but also, this is an interesting tidbit of information. I was talking with the Grand Master, and he gave us a clear description on how to get to the Mage District, about the protocols involving the giant domes, about a little bit about Vivi, but not much more than we already knew. A little bit about the brothers, but also apparently the dragons left Zagnoth about 100 years ago with the druids, or at least in reaction to their exile. So I don't know if you're...
Last time you grabbed one of those crystals, didn't this entire area get destroyed by tentacles? Do we leave? Now?
Yeah, we
Is
can
that bad?
leave.
Sure, why not?
We were in danger last time.
We
Wait,
need to go-
what's in here?
That was the inn.
Should we explore the inn?
Well, that crazy
not
guy might still be
recently.
in there. Remember, we locked him in a room.
Oh yeah, we should see what he's up to.
Okay. So, I guess I do have the old Lake District. Do you care?
No.
Probably not. Okay, so you go inside the inn, and it actually looks like it's been cleaned out. Like they were cleaning up to some degree. And looking for traces. Dres was here, stuff like that. And you go upstairs to where Alarin had described the crazy guy because you never went in here the first time around. So this is all kind of new to you.
Uh-huh.
But it looks like somebody cleaned up, and there's no crazy guy. There's no signs of struggle, and all of the other corpses that had been left by you guys have also since disappeared.
Okay. I come back outside. Nothing in there. Now we can leave. Grace,
Oh.
you coming?
Oh no.
I also forgot to mention, but supposedly the mages are serving some other kind of extra planar entity that they can't speak of, lest their souls be erased from the universe.
Oh, Voldemort?
Oh. Hey, dead god guy.
Yes.
Dead.
Can we speak of you?
I mean, sure.
I already did.
Okay. Oh, okay. Do you know who the mages are worshiping?
I mean, they don't really worship. They more form business contracts.
Oh.
But isn't that like warlocks?
Kind of, except for warlocks, they're all like blood and power, and well, mages are mostly just like secrets and money.
Hey, that's too much of a generalization.
And yet,
Warlocks can make fey packs and ancient god
Didn't you
packs
just get
and
done
fiendish
calling up your
packs.
tabaxi friend when you heard about a tabaxi thing?
A tabaxi?
Like,
I know
a
one of those.
tabaxi.
Well,
He knows every tabaxi.
we knew each other from the Tabaxi Merchant Guild, so I thought that he would know someone.
he did. Technically, you knew that company policy too.
Oh. Okay, could have told me. Okay.
Well, you called Merrick first before asking me if you knew that.
Well, that's because I usually don't ask the DM for, like,
What your
insider
character might know.
knowledge.
Yeah, but
I
backstory
know.
stuff is kind of not quite handled, and we have never quite
Right.
fully fleshed
Well,
any
you
of them
never
out.
described the Tabaxi Merchant Guild to me much. You're just like, you work for them,
I'm,
and I go,
I'm assuming I
can...
don't even know what the crystal is, by the way, because
Are
I
you just
rolled an
carrying it around,
11.
Trez?
Yep.
Look at my amazing dice roll on nature.
Yeah, you have a glowy rock.
Yeah.
It feels like it's magic, maybe. Anyway, so you guys are just gonna head up through the. I guess it's a ravine now. I don't know.
Yep, let's
Okay,
go to the warehouse
so you
district.
guys start going north on the road. Now, it's not
So-
a particularly long walk to the warehouse guild. But you do pass through a new area.
Did we just enter New Game Plus? We're gonna fight like prestiged versions of all the things we've seen in the game. We're gonna go back.
They're gonna
to the
be all
arena.
undeady. It's gonna be
Or
gross.
undead.
We're gonna go to the arena and fight like rock minotaurs in the
We
arena.
already did that. Literally.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
They were
Yeah.
crystally.
Lava minotaurs.
Smash and crash. We already
You
fought
are
again.
actually kind of in the new game plus zone. Because you're backtracking through things. This is almost more like kind of one of the
This
later
is fan
chapters
service,
from.
not new game.
now,
plus.
now we're in Shadow of the Colossus remake.
I was gonna say this
Eh.
is more like one of the later like Route C or so in Nier.
Oh. Or see it all from a different perspective, and then a different branch happens.
Yeah, kinda. Okay. Where are you? There you guys are.
Or in the case of the
perfect.
original Nier, you grind for hours on end to see 3 minutes of different video at the end.
Oh, also, another thing I forgot to tell you guys. If we don't stop this barrier soon, we're all going to outage anyone we may have known on the outside.
I'm okay with that.
That sounds awful.
Yeah.
Greg starts looking himself over for gray hairs.
Well,
That's
Well,
not
it's
how it works. But it's what do you think?
well, actually, wait a minute. You're right about that. Doesn't that mean that... Wait, time is passing faster
No,
in here
Greg
than
is
out
decidedly
there?
wrong about that.
He's very wrong, yeah.
I'm gonna assume you had Kahuna follow you instead of leaving him in the pond.
Yeah,
Actually-
he was healing up.
Yeah.
Ever since,
No,
ever
he's
since
still
I got
there, actually.
reincarnation, ever since I got reincarnation, I've just been itching for an
It's
opportunity
just...
to use it.
It's difficult because I have to control
I'm
multiple
Greg.
characters and...
I'm just saying that if, like, Skitter dies or something, he might come back as, like, a half-orc or something. You never know.
Half orc, half.
Are you serious? If Skitter dies, he comes
Dwarf.
back as a short thing. Like, jeez, man.
No, it's just, it's a dice roll. It's a dice roll that
Mhm.
determines what race they end up
I
as.
want to come back as a badger.
What?
Not on the table.
It's not? No, it used to be.
A badger was on the table at one point?
Yeah, it was, 3rd edition reincarnation was kind of shit. Half of them were animals. And so, like, I had a monk that got reincarnated as a badger. And we put a stop to that because it turns out monk badgers are scary.
Yeah, nowadays they're all playable races.
That's good. I think they learned their lesson. Because, yeah.
Should I remember to bring Kahuna along?
Oh, that's better. No, you've already forgotten.
Oh, wow.
You'll
Yeah.
remember him in a bit. I had to remind you. You'll
Yeah,
probably...
the 3.5 version had dwarf, bugbear, goblin, gnome, kobold, troglodyte.
Yeah, it was random. There's
100
actually
was just other.
there's an extended I want to say like magazine entry with like 1,000 if you wanted to roll a die 1,000 and see what you really turned into.
Definitely is heavily leaned one way or another. Like, elf and dwarf was like 11 different numbers on the dice value, but like Knoll is like only if you roll exactly 26.
Yep. I think we actually had to put the kibosh on it because one of our like sorcerers got turned into a bird. And was it a bird?
Caw.
It was a something. Yeah, that's
Did you
weird.
catch
That's
him?
not the same. That's not the same thing that we had. Like there were animals there. I don't know. Maybe it was the alternate one. I'd swear there was a table with animals on it. Anyway, but yeah, we had a sorcerer reincarnated as a bird. Turns out fireballs from on high is really, really effective. Anyway, so you guys are
Moltres.
heading north, yeah. On the road to the warehouse district. I mean, it's only like a 10-minute walk. And technically you've been through here before.
But then
so I'm
halfway
gonna
through the tall
reveal
grass,
it.
it's like dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, kind of.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
It's more like if you play
Oh,
like an
you
old
two are
CRPG and you get ambushed along the road and it's like this new area that technically you've passed through a billion times
Oh.
before.
We're halfway between locations in Dragon Age Origins.
Yeah, exactly. So you're at one of those like weird halfway points. And I want everybody to make perception checks.
Mm-hmm.
All
Those have been
right.
working out great for Greg tonight.
They really have been. Whoa.
Okay. So
Ooh.
you notice there's stuff on the ground.
What kind of stuff?
It kind of looks like fluids.
Ground stuff.
Ew. What
It
kind-
looks like something rotten kind of scraped along the ground everywhere.
What color is it?
Kind of like swamp muck. And it's just kind of leading
It's
north
not really
into
a
the warehouse
color,
district.
but boy, is that gross.
Yeah.
Really? Why are you drawing emojis?
Why are you drawing a chocolate ice cream?
That-
Soft serve excrement.
I haven't had a soft serve ice cream in a long time. I especially like the twisted ones where it's half vanilla and half chocolate.
All right.
Now I want to go to Foster's.
Okay, I'm gonna move poop
Do we
cream
want to
off
cut
to
this
the
episode,
left.
or do we want to just like go for the full, just power
Uh,
through the rest of this?
Well, we could take a break, but I will probably cut these episodes up
Oh,
other
Okay, the
ways.
episode cut
I'm good
happened
to
a while
just,
ago.
like-
We're 2 hours
Yeah.
in.
I'm good to
That's
just power through.
Okay.
But,
It's fine. This is
We both took a break during the exposition-a-thon.
yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
I took one before. Anyway, so you guys head north, and this trail just leads up. there are footprints.
What do they look
and
like?
Make a nature check, Drez.
All right. That worked great last time. Ooh,
Okay, that's enough. So nature also doubles as tracking. You notice that these tracks are specifically like clawed, reptilian or avian or something kind of in there.
And they're
while we're
encrusted
on the
in
way
muck?
to the place where we fought bird monsters. That seems relevant.
You mean the Kenku?
Yeah, we're on our way to where we fought the Kenku. And there's
I thought they
claw
fell down
marks.
into a crevasse and we've never seen them since.
Hey, we never saw them die.
Hmm.
I still have a tree token. After all this time.
Yep.
It's like poetry, it rhymes.
I really thought you were going to use those more often.
You're allowed to save things. The main inventory has
guess.
really weird stuff in
You
it.
just
I only have
killed
one
a
left.
mid-boss real early with one and then never used them again.
No, I used one on the blob monster in front of the castle.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I still have one.
Okay.
Well, there's stuff. I'm relaying that information to the
Thanks.
bad news. And also, there's like an ice cream cone monster wearing a top hat. He's like, "Hello, my honey. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal."
Alrighty, so
You know what
these are
ragtime is,
Kenku
Skinner?
tracks. We're gonna smash some
vague idea.
Kenkus. All right, I guess
Should we
I'm
go
just
in
gonna keep
stealthily?
going forward. Oh yeah, Drez, stealth us up this time.
Are you gonna mess this up again? Drez
Did
did
I
this.
mess it up last time?
Yes.
I submit that I gave you the spear and you disintegrated it. So technically, it's on you.
Oh my goodness! I want to use pass without trace on your mouth for the rest of the campaign.
Well,
Leaves
go ahead
no
and use
tracks. Okay, so you guys are super stealthy for. Is it
We-
concentration?
Simultaneously, all four of us use
yeah,
the
it
rogue
is.
vanish.
Okay.
Poof.
So all of you guys poof and start following the trail. And more or less, as soon as you kind of enter this clearing area, you see what you thought you would see.
it. Oh,
Oh man. He looks messed up.
He got big.
Yeah.
Is that-
So you
is
see
that who I
kind
think
of this,
it is?
You see this kind of horror, almost sort of flesh render. But it looks like he's been
Hold
eating
on.
a lot.
Are those like redux, like bird catcher bird heads?
Yeah.
Wait,
are
why
all
did
just- Those are all just bird catchers icons.
Why-
Made, but evil.
why did you change the Kenku heads to that?
They're all undead.
Oh, they're
So they're
undead.
evil
Yeah.
Oh
bird
my
catcher.
god!
You're gonna have to give him a copy of that, probably.
Yeah,
Holy crap, that's
if-
funny.
If you want like weird evil stand-in bird faces, I've got I got them.
You can save that for your thumbnails in October.
Wow. Alrighty then.
Um
Anyway, so what do we see?
so
That's just like Batbird.
so
Uh,
so Flesh Render looks like he's been eating a lot. And it doesn't look like he's particularly picky. In fact, as you kind of watch him, you see him kind of start like just rip off a branch and just start eating it. It looks
Ew.
like he has been just eating everything. Trees? Yeah, oh yeah. If you guys had been looking, you would have seen some damage on some of the trees back in the previous area. But the only person rolling perception checks was rolling spectacularly low.
We're fighting gluttony.
So he's
Yeah, so he is massive. It looks like his beak broke somewhere in the process, and he's got like his contingent, though it looks like they kind of just follow him because they just kind of move in a weird pack.
I feel like he's gonna open up like the gaping dragon.
I mean, maybe he could. You're not sure. He definitely. I mean, his
Could
whole
probably
face is bigger.
unhinge his jaw
He
in
is.
some kind of weird
He is
way.
to fit the size. He's probably big enough to swallow like a Lauren whole.
Hey!
Very specific.
Well, anything could swallow Skitter whole. That's like larger.
Greg's like,
maybe.
challenge accepted.
Yeah, Greg would be a problem. Tiny Greg would be no issue. Oh
my god. Now's Greg's chance to do the journey thing.
Yeah.
You gotta Drax the boss.
Well, they're undead.
So he hasn't noticed you yet, mainly because you guys are super stealthy, probably.
Yeah. We are stealthy.
I guess we might want to do the rolls.
Well,
See if
I'm
you
more or less
immediately
saying
blew it
you
or
have
not.
you have.
Oh, do we have to do stealth rolls?
Yeah, you can make stealth rolls. Actually, you probably should.
Eh.
Okay.
Ah!
Oh no.
What does Drez do? Slip in some of the slime?
I see the canker and I'm just like, holy shit!
Yeah, holy shit, I didn't kill him! Real loudly. Roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
Wow. Even the averagest laid plans of us just fall completely by the
The
wayside.
plan, you didn't even get the chance for a plan.
Oh, there we go. Initiative's overrated. And I still beat the Genku. Excellent.
I've once again lost Skitter's character sheet, as per usual.
What if you caused a slow building explosion inside of him, but then he was always feeding off of it, and so it'd be like it would be in a constant state where it wasn't growing because he was feeding on it at the rate that it was growing at, and then he'd be like an infinitely sustained undead.
Weird.
So he's
zombie.
basically Homer Simpson
You
with a
could
machine
cure
that
him.
constantly
You just need to
feeds him
turn him into an
donuts.
engine.
I don't even know how undead eat or like attain nutrients. It never makes sense to me because half the zombies you see in fiction are like losing their entrails and they have no reason to eat. I know that it's supposed to be a way for them to pass the pathogen on to others, but
Well,
I mean, in the original version of zombies that are from Voodoo, they literally would just consume until they exploded because they don't digest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Skitter is going to get right up in there. Nobody sees him.
Only I've broken stealth so far.
Yep. Yeah,
Although
the rest of you guys are...
I don't know how well any of them can stay in stealth
no,
when the monster's looking over here, though.
Yeah, well, I guess he hasn't noticed Greg yet.
My roll is a
Greg
15.
Greg is in shadows.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he is in a shadow.
So pretty much, they've all noticed Drez and are, like, turning towards him.
And Alarin's standing right next to me, so...
Yeah. That's probably bad. Okay, well, I'm going to try something. I am going to try to polymorph. Whatever his name is. I forgot.
Flesh render.
Flesh render, yes.
Let me look this up.
What you looking up? Oh, polymorph?
Does polymorph work on undead?
Oh, maybe it doesn't. It says until it reaches 0 hit points or dies, but it doesn't necessarily say undead. No, it doesn't have anything on this pertaining to undead.
A creature... Yeah. It works on undead? How the hell would that work? Would he, like...
Poorly, probably? It'd be like it'd be gross. No matter what it is, it'd be disgusting.
Yeah, either it turns back into something living or it turns into an undead version of that.
Probably an undead
It definitely
version
turns
of
into an
that.
undead version, and it's going to be
Probably.
gross because everything undead's gross.
Undead chickens.
So what are you trying to polymorph him into?
Something small so that it can't eat us.
Can you change its size that much?
I think so.
Okay.
It has to be something Let's see. The form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's, which means you can probably make something smaller but not larger and more menacing.
I don't know.
Okay.
Let me
well,
look that up.
He succeeds.
Oh, he succeeds against... Wait, wisdom?
Yep.
How is he wise when he's undead?
He's not. He's just got some buffs.
Uh-huh. Alright. Well, that's my turn wasted.
Oh, I guess it would be 2 lower. The thing is, he still keeps his old, like, kind of saves. His wisdom is 13. Oh, undead are immune to any effect that requires a fortitude save. Doesn't affect objects. But this is a wisdom save.
You mean Constitution?
Yeah, sorry. But that's 3rd edition. Can you polymorph undead?
It
You
says
can.
creature that has
I
1
def-
hit point or more.
I definitely have seen that you're
Oh.
allowed to polymorph undead. That's what I've been reading.
But then people are arguing the 1 or more hit points.
Or the
so-
fact that they're already dead. Yeah. No, you could... Yeah, you try and polymorph it. I'm not sure if you polymorph it or not, because... So... Oh. Because here's
no
the thing.
effect if it has 0 hit points, but
Oh.
undead
Well-
don't have 0, right?
Let me find something... I'm trying to find, like, a particularly tough undead to use it as an example. And I unfortunately don't have any.
I mean, if it succeeds the wisdom throw, then he's not polymorphed.
Yeah, but I don't know
Didn't
what his
roll
wisdom
18.
savings throw was, because his wisdom was originally really high. But I don't know how much of that he keeps. Because, like, whites, which are way lower challenge rating, do keep their wisdom savings throw. But, yeah, the languages it knew...
Well, because I'm just wondering, if he was just an undead version of Fleshrender, why would
Well,
he
he's
just...
gotten stronger. Like, he's not the yeah, he's a lot bigger, and
Well, it depends
your
on...
perception checks were probably enough. Yeah, he's got like pink spell crystal pointing out of him like all over the place.
Right, so my question is, like, our initial impression of him was that he was just a mindless eating machine, but I suppose, is he intelligent? Can he speak?
You still resist magic even if you're mindless. No, I don't know. It's just golems you can't polymorph either. Maybe, I don't know. Let me look up flesh golem. Let's go with that. Is there such thing as a flesh golem 5e? There it is. It is not. This is stupid. Wisdom 10. Immunity
Oh.
to...
Good lord, OC Remix. What are you doing to me right now?
Okay. We'll just go with a buffed up version of a flesh golem and work with that. Because I think that's actually a fair summation of what it is. It has immutable form.
Okay.
So yeah, you can't do anything to it. I guess it would actually be a flesh golem considering what happened to it. Anyway, you'll find that out later. So, nothing happens. Sorry. The problem with homebrewing creatures is I have like a basic stat block in my head and I'm like, can they be affected by this? Here. I'll give it another... No. Yeah, I don't know. What were you going to turn it into? Like a mouse?
I was going to turn him into the chicken suggestion.
Yeah.
You don't need
Give me
to.
a high or a low. So this is the problem. It's like, I don't want to take away, like, the ability for you, because I always hate that in RPGs. But I also, like, do not know how to rule on this one.
I was going to say low.
Okay. No, he resists it.
Okay.
We'll just leave that as the definitive. And it's Dress's turn.
Well, that's bad news. I have the exact same thought process. Wall of Force.
Okay.
Now everyone else gets to fight the evil bird catchers.
Hmm. This is a mean spell.
Yep. It's also very expensive at this level, in that now I'm out of that entire tier.
Wait. Oh yeah, you can form it into a hemispherical dome.
Yep.
Radius up to 10 feet. Oh yeah, that's more than enough. Okay, so you are up against a bunch of little Kenku zombies.
And eventually a
Uh,
significantly larger one.
Greg, it's your turn.
That is, unless we beat this fight and then, like, run.
Alrighty then. Let's see. They're ahead of me by a lot of feet. A lot of feet. Well, and I can't. Yeah. Wall of Force. I can't go any. Like nothing can get through it or anything like that. So I'm gonna take a move action to get to here, and then, well, what's the worst that can happen? I strike the Axe of Wonder on the nearby tree. Oh,
Okay, you take a chunk out of the tree.
could have critted, could have missed. Who
Now,
the hell
because
knows?
some of the tree inside the wall of forest, did it just fall
Oh,
off?
I can do an extra attack.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
No
you're.
crits. Oh well.
Isn't that just funny when you want it, it doesn't come, but
Yeah,
you
it's like
don't want it,
happiness. It's like a Zen thing.
Okay. Let's see. So it is. So Flesh Render is going to just start beating at the barrier, but can't do anything about it. And the zombies are going to come say hi.
Oh, so they are.
Okay. Let's see.
Fantastic transition. I left to use the restroom and come back to see Greg covered in Kenku.
completely surrounded.
Okay. Could they reach? Let me check this. One. No, so you only have 2 currently on you. So 1, 2.
Oh no.
That part's not good.
Let's see. You take 6 damage.
That's it?
They are undead.
Yeah.
Eh.
Okay, it's 1 die 10 plus 2. I'll remember that for the next time.
Okay.
I'm working off of this. You need to make a Constitution savings throw.
Oh, that's easy. I got lots of constitution.
Okay, you're fine.
Perfectly fine.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. So that's their turn, I think. Did I? No, sorry. We've got the other one. It misses. Anyway, let's see. It is Skitter's turn. Skitter is going to.
Have you seen the Discord?
No, somebody drew the poop ice cream thing or lava.
Oh my god, there's Drez art with the wings coming out the back of his head.
Oh yeah, no, we've
Oh
got
my
some fan art
God.
to show off tonight. Oh, we've even got some angry trees to work with. Oh, these are great. Can I just drag them onto here? Does it? It doesn't work. Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh,
was
angry
really-
trees. The ice cream. Oh
Yeah,
god,
hate
I
that you
love
can't
this
just drag
Discord.
into it because I've tried to do that before and it just replaces the whole window with the picture with that
Yeah.
picture.
Okay, I'll bring these on. At the end of the session, we'll show off all of the art that's been added because some of it will show up as part of the campaign, and some of it will just be appreciated.
That ice
Anyway.
cream's gonna be the final boss.
That better not be like the
Well,
mage entity.
If you ever piss off Gelato, she'll send her ice cream after you. Anyway, let's see. So the Skitter's turn. Skitter's gonna. Now, you couldn't sneak attack undead in the previous game, but I think you can now. Bam. And damage. Okay.
Oh.
Is that enough?
New.
No.
Oh god. Dress with the wings.
Drez with the wings is great. You know what? I believe
Oh my
I've pulled that
God,
one out.
sorry.
No, I haven't. I haven't added this.
I
to the
can't
mix.
stop laughing at it.
It's glorious. Here, I'll bring it out. So people.
Give me some letters delivered to Harry Potter, because I am Headwing.
There it is.
Oh god, it's so big.
For some reason, this is the first thing that goes at the proper resolution when I drag it on. It makes no sense to me, but hey, whatever. Hi, best friend.
No, why
He
did you
doesn't
guys
have
draw
ears,
this?
he just has wings.
Yeah, why did you guys
Good
draw
Lord.
the wings out of the head? Oh, it was because it was a head
Because
originally, and then you
It
did
was
the
a head
body?
originally. I put the wings on, and then I was like, let's put on the body. And then I looked at it at the end. I was like, oh, fuck, it just put the wings coming out the sides of his head.
I think this is lava.
Like
no,
Morgan?
this is lava. This is Yummy's work. Lava did a really nice.
Oh, man.
Here,
And
actually,
then it's
you'll
like
see.
the doggo from Undertale with a sword, with a glaive axe, a burning question mark.
Character design makes about as much sense as Morgan Iceland,
Okay.
the
So
Dark
we'll
Stalker's
put that
character
up.
or whatever.
Okay, yeah,
Just
we'll
has
have
cat
Lava's
wings in her head.
stuff show up in a bit. Let's finish this encounter.
Sure.
Okay, so the zombies are trying to go after you. Skitter has hit one of them. Alarin's your turn.
Okay, 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. I'll get in closer and I'll Eldritch Blast the two on the right.
Okay.
So let me do that. I don't know if either of those hit them, do they?
No.
Why is my attack so bad?
I wonder if he's mindless enough that now he'll just try to consume the earth now that he's trapped in a bubble.
Oh yeah, he is actually like digging.
Eating dirt?
Can you dig
Ew.
under a wall of force?
He will eat anything.
And Skitter's volunteering with how close he's getting.
Oh, if anybody can ever find Skitter, that stealth buff of yours is stupid.
Oh, it's gone.
Or is
now.
it? Oh, it's gone. Well, it's okay. His stealth is still stupid. Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus,
wall
that's
of force
huge.
is concentration, so there's no stealth buff.
I'm just gonna put this over the tree that Bird was abusing. Okay. So, Shell, you missed?
Yep, by the looks of it.
Okay, yeah, you missed. In that case, Drez, it's your turn.
I see. I should have planned slightly more for this. I was kind of waiting for something to go
Greg
wrong
never
somehow.
plans, and it always works out for him. Mr. Stab wound in the shoulder.
If only Wall of Force was reflective. Because I couldn't help but think in video game terms here about how silly this is.
Oh, trying to
I'd be
bounce
like-
a laser off of it?
Oh, bouncing, yeah, to
I'm
get
thinking in,
to the
in
other
silly
guys.
in silly terms of like would have been perfect. I think I have another lightning left.
That's also
Does-
like
Doesn't
pool
lightning
logic.
bolt bounce off of things? It used to.
I don't think it does say anything like that.
Because in Baldur's Gate, lightning bolt is straight up like lethal to everybody, usually your own party members. Yeah,
Ouch.
okay, so it's just in a line.
Yeah, in this
because
game it's just an attack.
yeah, because
Like-
what it used to be was it would bounce off of walls, creatures, everything. So like if you use lightning bolt inside of like a room, chances are your party would die too, which was scary.
I had to figure out the line so I can stand there. Lightning bolt. Doing.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's
I
see.
get
what
sad
is-
about red, and then I remember how many dice are involved in that roll, and it's really not that big of a deal.
Okay, they both fail. You vaporize the one in front.
Damn. Nothing like a dice. Nothing like an attack that has 8 dice rolls involved in it to have an attack that has consistent damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Greg, it's your turn.
Okay. Greg is gonna dispel the image of a tubby, buff, winged Drez out of his mind for 10 seconds to try to focus. It's very, very hard. Alright. We're gonna whack on the undead Kenku to the up right of me.
Okay.
Mm.
That's some damage.
Yeah. Is it dead?
Yes. Because that one got
Alright.
lightning bolted.
Yeah. Alright, up left is next.
Okay, it's not dead. But it does take damage.
Alright. I do like the little 2-finger point towards your eyes and then point at the Kenku with them afterwards. Oh shit, he's back. Oh
No,
Ah,
sorry.
what?
I'm leaving them on the
Ah.
ground. There's a reason why I'm leaving zombies on the ground. Don't
Loot.
worry about it.
They're gonna get eatled. I get it.
Okay.
Yum, 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 yum.
Oh no, for food.
Anyway.
It's like one of those bosses where they
Yeah.
get thrown. Yeah.
So let's see. That's your turn. Fleshrender is still trying to dig. You know, he actually might be making it out of there.
Wait, so the wall of force is a concentration, yeah. So as
Yeah.
long as you don't do any other concentration spells, that's
He's
good.
like halfway dug out of the wall of force by this point.
Wait, he can dig out of it? Because underneath.
Yeah, it's a hemisphere.
Yep.
Because Drez can't put the wall of force through
the ground.
things. Yeah.
Whoa.
So if he just starts digging, he can make it out. Unless I'm mistaken. What he needs to do is capture flying creatures, and then they're doomed. Anyway,
Yeah, I
let's
don't
see.
know. Yeah, it can be a sphere, but I don't know if it can be underground.
Yeah, I don't think you can put a wall of force in like through things. Otherwise, that would be ridiculous. I think the wall of force will block anything new that tries to pass through the area, but you can't like bisect a man with a wall of force. Probably.
That would
Well,
be OP.
well, a character that's hit by wall of force gets pushed to the inside or outside, and you choose. The
Hmm.
caster can choose whether they get pushed inside or outside of the wall of force.
Yeah, but like a building, for example, I don't think you could just cut a wall in half with it. I think it would just stop. I think here's my ruling for wall of force.
Yeah, no, it says it can be free floating or resting on a solid surface, so it pretty
Yeah.
much makes it clear.
Yeah, so my assumption is you can put it where you can see it, but since you can't see underground, it can't go there. Okay. Anyway.
Is it? Oh god, that means it has to consume an amount of dirt that's roughly equal to the size of its entire body.
Yeah.
Is it like rapid fire shitting or something? Like, where is it all
Nope,
going?
it's just growing
It's
in
the
mass.
size
It
of
looks
its-
horrifying.
Ew.
But that means it could literally never escape because its gut would grow in size at the rate that it's eating, and it would never actually be able to get out of the hole.
Seems to be more interested in consuming mass than anything else. It has grown bigger.
Whoa.
Yeah, I designed this encounter a long time ago, and then things happened, so it's scaled up in ridiculousness. Anyway.
Wait, he was supposed to always be like that? Oh.
Ever since you guys dropped him in the pit, I designed this encounter 50-something episodes ago. But then you got kidnapped by Gorlar, and I'm like, oh yeah, they're not going to be back for a while. Well, I'll just scale up my mechanics until then, and the answer is, it got scaled up kind of hard. Anyway, let's see. So he's making his way out. Skitter is probably going to keep helping with the whites. Okay, and whammo, that kills the one to the upper left.
I wonder what's more powerful, his eating power or the black hole sword. Can he eat a dimension?
Oh, you mean if he tried to eat the black hole sword? That
That would probably lead to intestinal issues. Also, maybe him getting sucked into the sword.
Okay. So anyway, Lauren, it's your turn.
Okay, I am going to cast Shatter on Flesh Render.
Okay. Is that a dex save or something?
Actually, maybe with the I can get both of these guys pretty much.
Okay.
And that is a Constitution savings throw.
Okay.
But remember, they get disadvantage if they have the crystals.
Well, if they're made out of it. He just has some.
Really?
It's like saying that Greg has disadvantage because he's wearing armor. Okay, well, neither succeed.
He does when we heat metal. That hasn't come up
Okay.
for a while. I think we both kind of dumped that one.
Well, I think it's because we haven't had opponents with metal armor or weapons lately. It's been druids and they're
Demons and...
yeah, nothing.
would have worked against the Oni
Party
pretty well.
members.
Eh.
Oh yeah, it would do horrible things to Dimitri. Set the bomb off.
Really? Really?
Could we have accidentally set off the
Yes.
bomb
Yes.
during the campaign?
I had rules for that.
I'm kind of surprised that it didn't happen then.
Yeah.
He never got hit by anything that would trigger it. It was... So...
That's lucky.
Now that the cat's out of the bag with Drez, if he had ever... okay.
Don't give anything
No, I'm not
away.
going to give this away, because it actually might still happen. Anyway, each of you guys has a spell weakness that you don't know about.
Really?
Oh.
Uh-huh. Or a strength, I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway,
Well, I
Drez,
think
it's your
I
turn.
know. I think I might know my weakness. Let's see here. Well, I've used a lot of spells. Like a lot of my spells have been used. So we're gonna use Aubrey Plaza again.
Okay. So that's... Which one? The Kenku or Flesh Render?
Oh, Flesh Render, now that he's out.
Okay.
Is Parable. Wow, that's a lot of twos that I rolled.
Yeah, you did. And, Greg, it's your turn.
One to the
Okay.
left of me.
Yep.
Is it dead?
No. It's
Oh.
the first time it's been hit, man.
Is it dead now?
Wait,
Yes.
I hit it for 9 damage. What are you
Yes.
talking about?
Okay, sorry. That was not a very substantial hit, Shell.
I
Oh,
know.
This is,
All right.
this is the
a
first
lot
time.
of my attacks are.
That's actually something I kind of
I'm
hate
gonna
about
stand away.
low-level spells. They don't scale very well into the end game. It's like, I'm going to use Shatter, and it's like, that does no damage anymore.
I'm gonna move away from all the edible things.
Okay.
Well, you can cast them all as higher level spells.
It just adds like another die.
Yeah, it just gets very expensive.
Yeah, it's also not that they're not that great, even with the extra dice usually.
Alright, Skitter
I just remember
dives
them
out of the
being
way
good against
as more or less
crystal
Flesh
creatures.
Render gets bigger. and
Some
eats-
spells
eats the whites.
actually scale
Ah!
surprisingly like,
Cantrip scale really well.
well. Like
But-
Cure Wounds is a single dice, and every level you put it up adds that dice again. So it's like a really linear scaling up, as
True.
opposed to like starting with a bunch of dice, but then adding one tiny dice to the total. Wow, he's big.
He is very big. He looks at this point he's kind of horrifying. Yeah, I mean you guys have seen Akira, right?
Oh,
Can we just pop 'em?
Yeah. So Bird, remember when you were complaining about watching Akira a couple months ago? That you gave me the idea for this boss fight.
Hot dog! Yeehaw!
Okay.
I don't remember that part.
Oh, there's this song that just goes hot dog! Yeehaw! Over
I
and
see.
Funny
over
thing is,
again.
It's not
I haven't seen
Akira.
Akira, but I know it from South Park,
Trapper
the Trapper Keeper episode.
Keeper.
Okay, so he has consumed all of his like little zombie buddies, and it's Skitter's turn. Who doesn't want this?
Nobody wants this.
Oh,
Whoa.
okay. So I think that's the first time Skitter's crit
Wow.
in months?
It's been a very long time.
Fleshrender goes over here.
What?
His hammer's for
Oh, the
knockback.
hammer.
Yeah.
Oh. They just
It
poked a
doesn't
hole
do
in him
extra
and he just
damage,
started
but it-
spewing guts out and like propelled himself.
No.
Ew.
He gets like, it's like a croquet with the world's largest and grossest ball.
Oh god, does it go like as it like spluts across the ground?
there's like a gross mucky like trail, and it smells. Actually, I should probably kind of draw that. It is important.
Gross. Somehow that ball type didn't make it into golf with your friends.
Yeah.
Ew.
Oh, God.
Now he just looks like a decapitated head.
It's actually really fucking gross now that I've been like visualizing it. I've never played against it. I've never played against a boss that can taste.
Yeah, well, ever eaten a rotten banana peel?
Wait,
somewhere in there.
Hasn't your character tried to drink Kahuna?
Yeah, but this is
Kahuna
something
likes to
else.
keep himself clean. He's not very smart, but he understands the idea of cleanliness.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I
Anyway.
thought he's been regularly described as having just a bunch of shit floating inside of him.
Well,
Hey,
Stuff
he's got
he runs over.
particulates, but it's not like dead things. He's got like rocks and dirt, as opposed. It would be like drinking
And Goldschlager.
Yeah, he's like Goldschlager as opposed to like a meat meat smoothie. Gross meat smoothie. Anyway, so Skitter sends him flying. Alarn, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do? I'm going to send my mage hand with a squishy and dangle it in front of his face.
With a squishy.
So you're gonna try
The
and
bomb.
bomb him.
Well, I'm going to try to get him to eat the bomb.
Okay.
Hey, flesh render, there's a sticky bomb. It wants to be eaten.
Oh, he'll get smoke in his eyes. He'll take damage.
Okay. Drez, it's your turn.
Everything's no. This is bad. Oh man, that hasn't been cast for a while. Sure, why not? For old time's sake, let's bring back Moonbeam. Because I'm running out of higher level spells.
Okay. So if I
That is
remember,
Akira, dude. You're fucking striking the monster with an orbital strike.
I'm updating the save because it's broken. There we go.
okay. Drez Blightclaw looks at the instructions for a spell.
Oh, that's spell info. Whoops, that's not casting it. Wow, that's a
Okay.
that's a good dice roll.
Whoa.
Hmm. Is it
Wow,
only 2d10
very
damage?
Fucking nice, dude.
Holy shit!
Does it only do 2d10 damage?
That's
Oh
what
shit!
Eldritch
I didn't
Blast
think
is doing.
I didn't think about the fact that he's undead, so he automatically wins every con save, doesn't he?
He doesn't win every, but he's got one hell of a con save. Con and Wisdom are his only two good saves, and Strength, I guess. Charisma, Intelligence, and Dexterity are well in the negatives.
This may have been a waste.
Okay.
Also, I'm going to go as far as physically possible in that away. Oh shit! Away from the nightmare
Okay.
monster.
So you're space lasering him. Does he take half, or...
Probably.
Okay. Well, he succeeds. Okay. And Greg, it's your turn.
Seems like I'm the only useful party member around here. Well, aside from Skitter, who is by far the most useful. So Greg's gonna like kind of go up to like the sloppy goop death trail, and then he's gonna kind of side shimmy around it a little bit,
Okay.
and then he's gonna get kind of close to the maw, and against his better judgment, we are going to do a action surge. So that will allow me to attack 3 times if I remember
action
correctly.
surge. Huh.
Yep. Okay, so 1, 2,
3.
3. Those are awful.
Oh, you can re-roll the bottom 2. Huh.
There you go. Make
Well-
of that what you will.
54 damage.
What's the yellow circle for?
People were... I don't know what the yellow circle's for. Oh, that's the moonbeam.
Oh, I see. 'Cause that will be staying for a while.
Yeah. Give me a second.
So does Fleshrender see the bauble that I have dangling in front of his face?
Huh. Interesting. Are undead weak to radiant damage?
I would think they would be. I
Nope.
thought that it's like radiant versus necrotic.
Maybe? Yeah, no, they removed radiant vulnerability from undead. Probably because it made clerics and stuff way too strong. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, you smack him, whack him. Fleshrender is not particularly interested in the bomb. What it's going to do instead is grab Greg.
Well, that was the part of the against better judgment. Do I get a save of any kind?
You are going to have to make a strength. It is going to grapple you.
Grapple? Okay. That's probably not enough.
Okay,
The nominating has begun.
Oh no.
Wait, 4 attacks? I get another attack from Action Surge?
I think it doubles your number of attacks.
Action Surge and extra attack. God damn it, I look this up all the time. Okay, yeah, I do get another attack in. Do you mind if I just roll that real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I need to just remember that, because I know that I've done that before.
Also, apparently it's all athletics or acrobatics. So roll an athletics check. Or
Okay.
okay. So it's the exact same thing. Just wanted to know. So he
Alright.
grabs you with a hand. And
This is gonna end poorly.
let me see.
You just gotta
Melee
Drax him.
special attack. If you're able to make multiple attacks, this replaces one of them. Okay. He is going to start chewing on you. Let's see if he can hit with the chew. Nope.
Okay, and let's roll.
He does take roll a
Take
die
that.
6. Yep. He does take 1 damage for holding you. You are a prickly pear.
I'm a little Greg Cactus.
Greg,
Yep.
Don't touch me.
Okay. So now it is Skitter's turn.
the concerning thing is how fast does he absorb matter? Like, are you dead instantly?
Okay. Skitter is going to...
There's a lot of concerning things.
Yeah, you ran towards the nightmare blob. Ugh.
Skitter is going to...
You're currently inside the dog pen in the thing.
Okay, he's up there.
Oh god, it just gets worse.
Yep. You walked in for some reason.
Okay.
Oh wait, so what's happening to Greg? I thought he was just grabbed
Greg,
by Fleshrender.
You know when King Kong picked up the lady and was like climbing...
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would be like if King Kong then decided to start gnawing on her upper half.
Yeah. Is there any kind of save that Greg can use to
He
get
can
out of
make an
that?
athletics check to get out of there. It's
Okay.
just-
He can knock his heels together to teleport away.
That's what you can do.
Yeah, that's somebody else in the party.
All right. I I'll bardically inspire Greg so that he has a better acrobatic save next time around.
Hey, you want to get us banned from the Tabaxi?
Inner zeal, lest you become a big fat bird's next meal. I don't know.
That's a good one.
That was good, actually. I like that.
That was a good one.
That sounds so 80s, though.
I'm
You
a
are
fan of the
80s.
80s.
Anyway, so that's your turn. Drez. Roll moonbeam damage, probably.
No. It would have happened on his turn, which is which is the original damage we rolled.
Okay.
Because we did it wrong again. Yeah. Technically. Well, he hasn't moved, so that's good. So I can do... What's the next name? I have so many documents I have for managing spells. Oh, we're back to Rami Malek again. We've never seen the rest of the list because we started over. Shit.
Wow. Okay.
That's 3 1s, and not even 1 4.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay. And Greg, it's your turn. You are inspired to do a thing. What thing do you wish to do?
I will heroically roll some dice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's gonna break out by punching his teeth in the.
All right,
Uvula.
so that means he gets a plus, like, 1d6. Let me roll that. Or, actually, wait, no.
Oh.
Isn't my bardic inspiration up even
I
higher?
did it.
Yep.
Yes!
You get out.
Like,
Oh!
huh?
I punched
So-
him in the uvula and
Yeah.
then backflip into the ground.
That would have given him some more.
Cha.
You're hopefully not deep enough in his mouth to reach a uvula.
Yeah,
Or something.
no.
You're in real trouble.
You were kind of like side of mouth. Like,
Oh. All right. Well, I punched it in the tongue.
somewhere around
Is
here.
it die 8 or die 10 now? I have to look. Great.
Anyway. Flesh
I
render.
guess that's my
Moonbeam
action.
damage.
Yep, okay. Moonbeam damage. Flesh render is going to
Ah, it should have been an
succeed handily and take
Jesus.
7.
That's a really big modifier.
He's a tough bugger. Hit him with lightning bolts. He pretty much won't dodge those. Anyway, so he is going to look down at his lost meal.
I'm already
He's
out
going
of
to
lightning
try and
bolts,
go
I think.
back for it.
Oh, no.
Can I get an athletics check?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, you are fine. And well,
Nobody eats Greg twice.
well, he doesn't backhand you. He kind of falls over.
Oh God.
What?
He rolled a natural 1, so instead of backhanding Greg like he was
He
intending to
flopped
do, he
over.
just kind of missed with his everything. Anyway, it's Skitter's turn. Skitter can finally hit him because he went too far away. And Skitter doesn't want to walk through the goop, so Skitter is going to... works. Let's see. There we go. Okay, Lauren, what do you do?
I think I'm gonna... Let's see, what have I used? I think I have one more spell of this tier. I'm gonna Cone of Cold him. He has to have a Constitution savings throw.
Okay, he does not succeed.
Oh, yay!
Roll your damage.
That I will. I think it's 8 die 8, right? Yes. Yay!
Okay.
And hopefully that also, does it freeze all the goop on the ground?
Yes, it does.
Okay, it becomes all like ice.
No, just the stuff in the way.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. It doesn't spread. That makes sense.
Okay. And Drez.
Our next name is Ming-Na Wen again. So
You've
many
run out of your bag of
spells.
tricks at this point. Now it's just
So
the
many
bag of
spells.
actors.
Yeah. But we haven't met all the actors yet. I keep getting to rest
True.
and reset it. But yeah, I am out of tricks, more or less.
Greg,
A
it's your
lot of
turn.
my spells are at their maximum number of spells used slots.
Wait. God, I keep like minimizing my things, and I mean, sort of. I don't know. What am I trying to say? Let's do just a regular attack. I'm trying to think if I should use my spells, but then I realized I don't pay attention to my spells ever. Oh, I took War Mage. I could just cast cantrips for free, basically. God, I've optimized my build toward being like a spell slinger stabby guy, and I
But
never
you
cast
refuse
any
to
spells.
look at your spells.
It's not that I refuse, it's that I've always just been terrible at the spells mechanics and Dungeons and Dragons. There you go.
Okay, so you're just hitting him twice?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. So that's 39. You guys are just wailing on this guy before he even can act. The HP bloat is real.
We are in like the phase of Monster Hunter where like the monster is like winded and just standing there for a bit as everyone's just wailing on them.
Okay, so he is going to right himself. And he is gonna kind of shift around, flip, and then just puke.
Oh, no.
Make a constitution check. All of you.
How far does the puke go? All of us in a line?
Yep.
Oh, thank God.
Constitution, is it?
Yep.
I bet he's smaller now.
Ah! That does not look good.
Okay.
10 does not look good.
Bleh. Alright,
31?
so... Shell, you take 31 damage and are nauseated. The other guy... You guys, Drez and Bird, you guys take 15.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So if I'm nauseated, does that mean I'm
You can
falling
only
over?
move for your next action, I believe.
Ew.
Or, no, you have disadvantage on it. Sorry, they changed nausea.
Disadvantage on my next action? you
Yeah,
mean?
because you're kind of busy puking.
What? Oh gosh, it's so
So
sickening.
Alarian just starts puking because she just sees other people puking.
No, it's because you're standing in more of this stuff.
But what is it?
And
Is it
covered in
just
it.
is it just tree leaves
I
and
mean,
slime, or is it everything?
Tree leaves, slime, body
Dirt,
parts.
dead.
Body parts, yeah.
Everything. Yeah. There's things in there. He does shrink, though.
This is gross.
This is the worst idea.
Okay. Let's see. It is Skitter's turn. He's very glad he's up in this tree. And
All right,
invisible.
whatever happened to my mage hand bomb?
He ignored it. He was not interested. If nobody else had hit him, he might have gone for it. But then Greg started becoming a problem. And so he decided other things were more important. Skitter is going to hit him
We're
again.
fighting Great Jagras.
Yeah, except for Great Jagras never had weaponized bile.
He should have.
Okay.
When he consumed something, he should have launched it at you like a missile.
Okay, at
So-
this rate, I'm fed up, and I send my mage hand down his throat with the squishy.
Okay, so you take an additional 7 acid for standing in the acid,
Oh,
and
okay.
then you shove a bomb down his throat. Okay. And that's your turn?
Well, I can't. Can I move
Yeah?
to get out of the acid?
Yeah?
I'm gonna get out of the acid. Ugh,
Okay, Drez.
it's gross.
You take 8 damage for standing in the acid.
Everything is bad. I am lower on hit points. All right.
Oh, and I should also note that the squishy was squished by the
by
the mage hand.
I was not going to.
Squishy was squished.
I was not going to just have you shove that thing down there and just not activate it. That'd be silly. You guys are
They're just my made-up words.
debatably competent at things, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for getting further away. And then... Simon Pegg. Oh. What are these rolls?
Okay. So that's 23. You've done a lot of damage to this thing.
open.
Oh yeah, so it is. Can you close that?
Okay.
How could you?
Greg, it's your turn.
As you take
Alrighty.
acid damage.
Here we go. We're gonna perform a spell. Hang on.
4 damage
Hang
to
on.
Greg, by the way.
Oh. Okay, that's fine. Is this a level 1 spell? Or is this a cantrip? I don't know. 4 damage, you said?
Yeah.
I don't think I have this thing. Oh, god damn it, I wound up on a homebrew page. Okay, I'll look this up another time. People are trying to actually teach me how to cast spells in D&D, and I'm so scared. And I'm like, I don't know. I took a spellcaster class too.
What are you trying to do? We can all help you.
Oh.
We all know how to cast spells.
Eldritch Strike? I think that's just an Eldritch Knight skill. When you hit something, it has disadvantage on the next turn or something like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Is Eldritch Strike a real spell?
It's a class feature.
Yeah.
Oh, for
Oh,
paladins.
it's an
or
ability. I see. Okay. So I'm going to use Eldritch Strike. Let me look this up.
Okay.
I like
You learn
Paladin.
how to-
Paladin was
okay.
easy to figure out. Fighter's too
When you-
weird.
When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, that creature has disadvantage on the next savings throw it makes against a spell you cast before the end of your next turn.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I'm going to hit it with that thing.
Actually, you just always hit them with Eldritch Strike, actually.
Oh.
It is whenever you hit a creature with a weapon attack. It's not like...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's use that. And then I'm going to hit him with a cantrip, too. Shock and Grasp.
Okay.
Which is 2d8 damage on a melee spell attack. So I need to actually hit them, I think. For this to count. So what I think I do...
You just roll a melee attack.
Okay.
So just strength check. Okay. That's fine.
Close enough. Alright, and then I do an additional 2d8 damage, I guess.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay.
That's a lot of power.
Yep.
Okay, and now I should, in theory, run away. I should hit and strike. So I think I will. Bye.
Okay.
I don't want to stand in the acid anymore.
And he, seeing as you guys are starting to scatter and get away from him, he is going to... roll a d6. Nope. Huh.
What's happened to the bomb churning in his stomach?
That goes off on your turn.
Ah, okay.
He is going to turn. Who has done the most amount of damage to him? Probably you. And make another Constitution savings throw.
Oh, that's bad
Oh no.
We should
Wait,
just leave and burn
Is
this
he gonna
forest down.
barf up the bomb too?
Yeah, so he shrinks considerably with this one. He is.
Oh, he's
on
gonna
his way
barf
out.
the bomb at you.
And he barfs the bomb at you.
So fucked.
Oh
Oh.
Okay, so you only take 13 damage.
no! Get out of
That's
there,
enough.
That's to be unconscious.
Yeah, I'm already down. The bomb's just insult to injury.
Okay, so
No.
Greg gets knocked out by more puke. And then Skitter is going to hit it. Huh. Skitter kills him
Whoa!
with another crit. More or less bounces him off the cliff and he just splats and then slides
Of
down.
course he does.
Uh-huh.
Because he does more damage when he something's behind him. And then Greg blows up for, was it 8d6 damage?
Wait, but
doesn't that automatically crit on me too because I'm unconscious?
I don't think you can crit with bombs. You take another 28.
Okay.
You can't. Yeah, you
Jeez.
can't. You can't consciously coup de grace somebody if you're not a creature that's alive.
Okay,
Yep.
fair point.
So you are...
Oh, man.
I'd say you're on death's door, but a certain eldritch fish keeps you from that.
Eldritch fish.
Yeah.
oh no!
Excuse
The
me.
dead god.
The god.
Yeah, the god that
Uh,
haunts Greg's brain.
Alright.
You're gonna want to get him out of the puke. Yeah. Let's I'm gonna
So
carry
you guys
him
are
out.
standing
Let's
in
get him
more
out.
puke.
Well, I can Dimension Doris out of it. Poof! As soon as we get to him.
Oh, man.
Okay.
I mean, I can teleport,
Yeah, that too.
Okay.
or if not that, I have strength checks.
Okay, so you guys rescue Greg,
Let's heal him up quickly.
and as you guys start ministering healing spells to him, make perception checks.
Quick, let's throw a spear at him.
Oh, God. You friendly fire one person and they just
Again.
never let go of it.
I'm clearly
Wow.
oblivious. I'm just too. This is all my
Just
fault.
distraught
Poor
at the fact that I
Greg.
got- Oh, what the
Ah,
fuck is that?
what did you
Ah.
Don't worry about that. That's too big.
Yes.
These
a
were
little.
submitted at very large
don't say.
sizes.
Is that a tumbleweed that rolls by?
Nope.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow,
I think it's supposed to have a hood.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just it mostly looks like tumbleweed.
These are just very large illustrations. Anyway, so make perception checks.
I already.
I mean, you've already seen them because I
Failed.
goofed up. But you notice,
I'm
Oh,
too
it's the
focused
it's
on.
the three. It's the three from Darkwood.
yeah, you notice that a ton of druids have shown up.
Oh, good news. Druids, my favorite thing to see.
So, about those, adventurers in Milltown.
You referring to me?
And then they all pretty much just shoot you guys into unconsciousness.
No.
I mean,
That's
we
not
can start
very
rolling
nice.
for this, but there's a lot of them. Like, there's more than I've put down. But you do notice that the head druid that you guys fought in the last session is
back.
yeah, with friends.
Cliffhanger.
I thought that we were supposed to completely incinerate their bodies upon death.
Did we?
No.
Well, that's the problem. Because you can't count on Greg to do it.
And so the party is reminded once again to, well, I guess deal with their enemies instead of just leaving them where they were. Will they learn from this mistake, or will they just be trapped in the druid's prison and, constantly just be under attack by the same enemies over and over and over again? I'll find out next time on Dungeons & Dragons: Grave of Man.